effective global value change for manufacture, e-commerce, and import-export. Session by Mr. Satish Paruk, founder and director of Samip Technologies Pvt. Limited. Give a big round of applause for Mr. Satish Paruk.
For this opportunity to put a new business model, not though entirely new, but the field or domain where it is applied and the way it is applied, it's quite novel and beneficial. So you can see at the bottom of this is Samip's dad, and the full form is decentralized automated distribution. Right. So I have a tech innovation startup called Samip Technology Innovations Private Limited. We are based out of Pune, and we are engaged into two business models that are particularly industrial automation, systems and machines, and second is the business model for the extended services in the field of uh, manufacturing as a service for automatic liquid dispensing or automatic formulation batching and liquid filling or bottling applications. So I would like to set the context first that we know that there are numerous liquids that are handled almost every industry vertical and on ports as well, and the liquids go to and from various storage capacities to a different storage capacities. Right from you may have the storages in tankers, you may have them in barrels, or you may have in IBCs or cans or bottles, and they go to reaction vessels. Lot many things of transfer of liquids are happening in the industries, and same happens with the ports also when the materials are being handled. Now this need to transfer or consume liquids in processes or fill pack in different volumes, say right from few ml to several hundred kilograms or several hundred liters, then liquids of different physical and chemical properties we need to handle, which may be either easily flowable liquids, or they may be even highly viscous products. And another thing is that they may be hygienically sensitive, or they may be hazardous chemicals as well. So liquids get processed multiple times in their lifetime until they are finally utilized or consumed. So billions of ton liquids are handled every hour worldwide, and that is the reason whether a particular product is low cost or expensive, the daily large volumes are to the tune of $1 billion. And you can see the picture right here, the liquid dispensing, packaging, distribution challenges worldwide. So right from you can see the industries there, you can see the process plants, you can see the ports, the packaging in different sizes and capacities, a lot of transfers going here and there, and you can see at the bottom, at the center, that the spillage of liquid, indicating that what kind of different losses we have in this particular field, because liquids are very difficult to manage, very difficult to handle. So the global value chain is dependent on three P's in the manufacturing. One is the production, second is the packaging, and third is the penetration of the product. So our innovations in technology and business model impact all of them. So if you consider challenges in production, at the right side picture we see a person even pouring some liquid, taking in bucket. Why he is doing so? Because the quantity of addition must be just limited to a bucket or so. It needs to be measured correctly and then transferred to the process vessel. Looking like a very simple job, but it has got challenges in industries. And that is the reason you need to have consistency in the batch making, and you need to maintain the hygiene, you need to take care of the hazard, and the risk at the other end is loss of batch or poor quality, then loss of batch, poor quality and operational or health or life hazard, and then operators efficiency also really matter. You can see the typical challenge in packaging, even if within the accepted tolerance limits of any packaging, the cumulative losses are in the range of 0.3 to 0.5% when the volumes are little higher side in the SKU, and when they are still lesser, the losses even go to 2% are also accepted. You can consider even a 100 ml bottle filled that can go even up to 5% of loss, because even 104, 105 ml filled quantity is also considered as acceptance because of the limitations. On the other hand, the bottles which are not filled within the tolerance due to underfilling or overfilling, those kind of losses are to the tune of even 4 to 5% as well. And here is an example in the packaging industries, that if you consider a large crude oil industry which was expected to set up in Maharashtra, Konkan region, that was proposed for a production capacity of 1.2 million barrels per day. And even if you consider a very small bottom price of 50 rupees a liter and 0.1% of accuracy, the annual losses to the tune of 438 crore, and this is not one time but year on year. And if you consider the other areas of the same factory, the annual loss goes to even 1000 crore per annum. And this is not exaggeration, rather very down the line, very humble figures. And if you consider a local dairy industry, these losses, consider a 1 liter pouch filling, the 1 liter milk pouch what you get at home, it has got almost 8 to 10 ml extra in each pouch. And a particular small local brand having 8 lakh liters packaging in a day, the annual loss is to the tune of almost 30 crore. So, basically, and this is not a challenge for one particular kind of an industry, but it is almost for every industry, and these particular product pictures will show you how the different industry verticals are really impacting because of these kind of challenges. You have even as small as 5 ml nail paint bottle here. You can see the paint, and you can see the lube oil barrels, and even you can see the rocket fuel also in the same category. They are also equally facing these kind of challenges in the industry. So sectors of impact, if you want to list down, it is almost every industry vertical, right from cosmetic, flavor fragrance, pharmaceutical, drug, dairy, chemical industries, leather, textile, paint, you name the industry and you will have this kind of liquid dispensing challenges in the industry. So what we consider is automation is the backbone for all these industries. The more the automation is supportive to these industries, they would be able to get a very efficient and quality production, and they can be more competitive, and they can even grow their market as well. So what are the expectations from automation as such? It should be lean, less complex and space saving as well. Then it should be easy to adapt and affordable. If it is not affordable, obviously nobody is going to adapt the technology or adapt the automation as such. It's like adapting the smartphone in our life. Why we adapted the smartphones in our life? Because of the simplicity of its use, multiple applications, affordability. Even a sweeper today, you will find a smartphone is getting used there as well. Next is the responsibility automation would always have is it should be safe, dependable and adding value to the business for longer years, not just for a shorter year and you have a repeated cost for that. Then it should be versatile. It should not be like a dial phone what we used to have before the year 2000 or so, that it was only doing one particular job. You pick up the receiver, you dial the number and it will dial through and you speak to someone and it's over. So it was a very monotonous kind of a job what these dial phones were doing. So automation should not be like that, it should be versatile. Then automation should give you the advantage of being most accurate. Then there should not be any side effects of using that kind of automation and prone to other losses as well. Why I am mentioning this? Because even if you consider a typical liquid filling machines that are available today in the market, in a huddle of being competitive or pushing the own machine versus somebody else's machine, these machines already have accepted the limitation that there would be certain giveaway or excess giveaway out of those filling activities, and because of that technology limitation they have even made industry to believe that this is what the limitation is and these kind of losses are really accepted. We need to accept that. But I really call those kind of machine as bleeding machines, because you save something when you buy that kind of a machine, but you keep on losing year on year for the same. Then if your automation is multi-purpose, that is really a thing anybody would like to adapt and would like to want for it. So that whatever I buy for one purpose, if I am able to utilize it for multiple reasons or multiple tasks, then definitely I would be more happy because it is getting utilized in a better way. Then it should have a broader and wider usability. So what is the difference here? Between the earlier I was talking about multiple usage or the different ways of application. And when I say broader and wider, so that the range over which I am able to use the machine, if that is broader, then I need less number of machines. So in that context I am mentioning that. Then next point is that it should be traceable. It should be able to tell you how correctly it has really worked for you. It should not be something that your person tells you that this has gone well and we have worked correctly and whatever the figures they throw, you have to accept. It should not be like that. And then ROI should be in the shortest possible time, because that is the reason any industry owner would like to go for that kind of an automation. It does. So lean automation in contract manufacturing. What is the importance of lean automation in contract manufacturing? That the expertise is in the know-how. So expertise may not be, or it may be there in the market penetration. That's what we were discussing in the panel discussion as well. But the challenges are in compliance, in production, and even having the packaging and resources also together when you want to manufacture that. So we can say that the first phase of any product or the first birth of any product, you can say that it's compliance and production, and the second phase or second birth of any product is packaging and penetration. So if you consider resources, then quality and production dependency is also a concern, because if you are dependent on the person or if you are dependent on the machines that are not so performing well, then all those things really be a big problem in your contract manufacturing. Then availability of the particular technology or the manpower, the skills, training and attrition is also a big concern when you want some products to be launched in the market. And then need of automation in both phases, that is in phase 1 and phase 2, or in birth 1 and birth 2. And then affordable availability and accessibility of this technology is also equally important, because if you are just talking of a technology from somebody else, people talk of industry 4.0, and if I don't know where to find that industry 4.0 and whether I am able to have access to that, I am able to afford it, then all those things really have no meaning in my life. And as such, we focus everything about the liquids because we have a low cost, high global impact invention in liquid dispensing called as digital controlled valves for precise and versatile liquid dispensing, and it is for multiple applications that are industry agnostic. So various size of valves based on this port size and flow rates can be made available. And you can see what value we create out of it. The walls and piping otherwise required, we reduce it by 50%. Cumulative losses we save, rejection we save to 4.4 to 5%. Capex is reduced to 30 to 50%. Space is reduced up to 50%. OPEX is reduced 10 to 25%. Then payback period is hardly 8 to 12 months, that too when the production is of very low capacity or low utilization. Otherwise, there are cases when in couple of weeks the ROI is there, payback period is there, and precision and accuracy we set new international standards in that, and throughput is up to 2x or even more. So what we are bringing in Samip's DAD service is effective global value chain. That is Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0 lean automation, which is open to all in broader interest, so that benefiting industry and society beyond industrial premises and innovative business models. So we see the particular market complexity or market reach of the product. It is so dense that you can see the left hand side of the earth with so many bright spots there. You need to connect for your market. And same is the case with the neurons in our brain. So just imagine the market is equally complex what our brain connectivities are. So extended manufacturing and reaching to the last mile, we have three things to do: automatic compounding or formulation batching, that is without disclosing the formulation secrets of yours, then bottling, liquid filling, and right from few ml to hundreds of liters, and then delivering it to the last mile. So extended manufacturing and reaching to the last mile is all the three A's: accessibility, affordability, and availability. Everything is answered here because of the lean and effective automation. Industry agnostic common manufacturing facility. Use it for a day, no heavy contracts. Network of hyperlocal DAD units, that is each DAD unit, hyperlocal unit will address only 5 to 20 kilometers range, so that it's very lean, and it doesn't have any much complexities and much burden, manpower, resources. Everything is very lean to handle. So can be handled by even a small scale entrepreneur as well. And which is a just in time and just required quantity, so that customer can ask for any small or big quantity what they want, and then they can have the product as and when they wanted. And then it's 100% safe, reliable, and traceable as well, and it can be used for FMCG and industrial products as well. So based on disruptive technology in industrial valves and lean automation, we are focused to limited territory, as I said, 5 to 25 kilometers. And then each DAD unit is addressing the nearest hyperlocal market. And we can have all these facilities to different industries. So whom this is beneficial to? This is beneficial to startups, MSME, large scale manufacturers, even to the scale of consultant as well. Those who have really good knowledge expertise or domain expertise, but and good product demand in the market, they are not able to move to the market due to lack of production and penetration. And then this can be a back-end service for the malls, supermarket, e-commerce, e-marketplace, automatic vending machines, and even refilling center, authorized refilling center. Just imagine company like Unilever is having their liquid detergent or other liquid products getting refilled at a nearest station. Then you can have really a good access to the product. The company can save over the dealer distributor margins, the retailer's margin, and at the same time some benefit can be passed on to the end user also, and even you can save the plastic usage in the market as well. So current practice is like this: you have got a large central manufacturing capacity and your market is very scattered, but your support system is not scattered. So challenges with medium and large scale industries are there, and similarly there are challenges with the startups and small scale and micro industries as well. So what we bring to the table is you can just send the tankers or barrels, and then it can be just packaged into whatever is small or big sizes or quantities required, and at the same time if it is to be automatic blending, it can be done on the same location. So you can see the DAD units scattered over, and then these kind of bulk materials are being passed there, and then from those DAD units it goes to the local markets, which are shown by the circles around each DAD unit. So what is therein for the manufacturer or import export firm? That hassle-free extended production support is there, simultaneous or scheduled utilization of DAD units, then no investment to avail this kind of a facility, no big contracts, even for a single day you can ask for that, then increased productivity and increased bottom line. At the same time, you can better utilize your capex, opex and other resources, customer loyalty due to better pricing, uh, probable customer accessibility, and then freedom for customer to buy quantity as much needed, and this helps you increase top line as well and huge cumulative savings and 100% traceability. So this is actually faster, cheaper and efficient way, reduced losses uh, due to damages in transit, reduced losses due to unsold goods, that is particularly the expiry date and unwanted packaging units you have on the shelf. Then keep yourself highly competitive. More the DAD units you sign, more the market you can capture, and you can support to inclusivity, sustainability, circular economy, reduced use of plastic and reduced carbon footprint as well. And not just walls, Samip software products for process automation used within and beyond the industrial premises is also part of all these systems. And MicroEssence is the software that takes care of everything, right from production to deliveries to the end users. We have patents, field trials and validations right up to ISRO in India. There are quite a few international markets from USA, China, Serbia, Croatia and India as well. We had several opportunities and recognitions worldwide. You can have a pictorial view of this here so that you can get to see where we have reached so far. And with that, I would like to thank everyone for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Give a heartfelt round of applause for Mr. Satish Paruk.